Why aren't there any South Pole pointing compasses? If the Earth is this sphere with two equal and opposite magnetic poles, and you can make a compass that always points north, why can't you make a compass that always points south? I have gone online and I've tried to find south pointing compasses, and as far as I know, south pointing compasses don't exist. If you Google south pointing compass or South Pole compass, you will get absolutely no information whatsoever. The very first post you'll get is from the Flat Earth Society. The second post is Wikipedia about the south pointing chariot. You'll get this article from July of 2004 from the New York Times, Will Compasses Point South? This is about how they predict that the Earth's magnetic poles will actually shift and flip, and north will become south and south will become north, and what will happen to compasses when this happens. If you ask me, this is propaganda. If you Google South Pole compass, you'll get a few articles about why north is actually south and south is actually north, but it doesn't answer the question of why there are no South Pole pointing compasses. If the Earth is a sphere with two equal and opposite poles, both types of compasses should exist. There is no reason why a South Pole pointing compass shouldn't exist. Somebody asked a question on Yahoo Answers. They wrote, why does the compass point to north at the South Pole and no place in particular in the north? This person is asking a question that can be perfectly answered by the Flat Earth model. When you're standing on the North Pole, if you were standing on the exact magnetic North Pole, a compass would spin out of control. But this never happens at the so-called South Pole. No matter where you are near the South Pole, the compass continues to always point north. The most logical answer for why there are no South Pole pointing compasses is that there is no South Pole. There are no south pointing compasses on Earth. And if the Earth is a sphere with two equal and opposite magnetic poles, there's no reason why they shouldn't exist. But they don't. So why don't they exist? Could it be because there's only a North Pole and the South Pole doesn't exist? Or perhaps it's because the North Pole is at the center and the South Pole is actually a ring that surrounds us? The North Pole is at the center of the map, like a bullseye. All directionals are derived off of north. If you are moving in a direction that gets you no closer to north and no closer to south, then you are either moving east or west. East or west means you're moving in a circular pattern with an even radius around magnetic north. Like I said, if you're not getting any closer to north and you're not getting any closer to south, you're moving east or west. And this is how all circumnavigation is done, in an east or west direction. They think they're traveling in a circle around a ball when they're actually traveling in a circle with an even radius around magnetic north over a flat plane. Nobody circumnavigates the world going north and south. And the most logical explanation for this is that it's impossible. Traveling in a circle around a flat plane does not prove the Earth is a ball. The Earth is a flat plane with one magnetic pole at its center. This is why compasses always point north, and this is why there are no South Pole pointing compasses on flat Earth.